EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and our home team. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. At their own 33-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. '79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now, this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Okay, ready? Go! Bronco 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw, here's Willis. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he is out of bounds. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And that will be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Willis. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. He's got it! And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 39 yards. Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. It is picked up by the defense. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Motion man is Hyatt. On second down, Wilson. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On fourth down, Daniel Wheelan is on to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Throwing is Willis. Flushed to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Third and long.
Hawk 70.
Willis now to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
47-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Once again, he gets it to Harris. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Pacheco. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It's third down and goal to go.
They go play action now. Wilson, he's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
That's the score. Visitors 7. Our home team, nothing. Set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
19, 18, step 50, step 60. Go.
To throw is Willis. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Tackle gain at the 38-yard line.
Run the check.
Third, they need 8.
Third and 8.
Ready.
Willis to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
6-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like...
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Set.
Willis now to throw. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A first catch for DJ and a first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now faking the give, moving left. Will let this go for Goddard. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Okay, ready?
Second and 10.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing Willis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Look at the three tight ends here on first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Once again, it's Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On third down, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This fielded inside the 35.
His guys take over a first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
The 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 4. Another run here with Hampton. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Taken down at the 41.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Brings up third and 1.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. He's got a first down inside the 45. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
Gain of 47 on the play.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
First and 10
19
at the 12-yard
tight.
line.
19 tight. Ready, ready.
Willis. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On the ready.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Come on, come on. Set, go.
Here's a give, running left, it's Charbonnet. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard mark.
37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 6.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing again, Wilson. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4.
Wilson will throw again. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
5-yard gain.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the 1st down.
To throw again is Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 1:57 to go in this 1st half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Wilson. He has Hyatt complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's in.
Really nice job there by the running back, just staying alive. And really what he does the best, Mike, is stay in the quarterback's line of sight. Once a quarterback starts moving sideways towards the boundary, you got to stay in phase with him. You don't want to drift. You don't want to make that quarterback throw it back across his body. This was perfect how he stayed in line with them. Easy throw, easy catch, easy touchdown.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Willis. This one complete to Atwell.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a run with Charbonnet. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
7-yard gain. And a first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Curt 19. Curt 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And he will go all the way. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And his guys draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On first down, Wilson. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready? 19, target, forward, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
To throw is Willis. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. We'll return this from the 10. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a first down.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 1918.
Now Wilson. Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Wilson. That is intercepted. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Throwing, Willis. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up to 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready? Ready.
Willis. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. Into space. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
It's a gain of
A big play to kick off this drive.
That's good.
A gain of 57 yards.
A
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Wilson to throw. That is going to be ball in. He's got it.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Whoa! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
They're running the 29-yard line.
Come on. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
Ready?
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Get it. Craft all 80. 65 catch. 65.
Willis now to throw. Moving to his left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
46-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9.
They go play action now. Wilson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Get this complete. It's Addison again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
12 more yards.
These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Wilson. He's into space past the 25. Down inside the 10. And he will score! That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cox Warriors.
Here's Willis. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. From the 38 now, here's second and 9.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Throwing Willis. Sending it downfield for Likely. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time, he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Throwing is Willis. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And his guys will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
A return coming from the 14. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Visitors 42. Our home team 17. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ready. Cowboy in. Switch.
Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Will Anderson on the tackle. A gain
From
of 2.
29, here's second and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Willis now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Hampton. That's a gain of 6.
Okay, ready.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Go.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
It's a gain of 8.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Willis to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. 3rd down coming up.
Get it. Warriors 70, 60 Maverick.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down. Motion man is Hyatt. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Yeah. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Our home team, 17. Cairo Santos set to
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
60 Eagles. Let's go now. Go.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second and 7.
Ready.
Another run here with Hampton. And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
40-yard line.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. You let this go deep for Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
39 yards.
They get big yardage on the deep ball. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready. Trap 60. Trap.
Here we go. One final play. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.